Stephanie from Raising Six Arrows. I hope you are having a beautiful day today. Today we are going to be talking about the things that our family has been doing in the month of May and what we are looking forward to for the month of June. Some of the things some new things may pop up for the month of June, but for the most part I have everything pretty much planned out. So let's hop to it. Let's talk about what we were going to be doing in the month of May that we actually got to. There's a few things that we didn't, and that's okay because you just keep trying, and God will put all the different things in place that he wants for us to be able to do that month. And so instead of stressing about it, the importance of it will come back. So I just have to lean on that at times when I'm feeling like I'm not getting to all the things, right? So let's start with Malachi. So for Malachi, we are a little over halfway done with the Student A book. If you didn't catch my last video, in April we started Gather Round Letters and Numbers, which is their preschool program, but he has a lot of the kindergarten readiness. The only thing he is really lacking is the letter sounds and their names. So letter B, he has now learned that if you ask him what is B, he knows it says ba. He knows the recognition, but he's still learning that it is a letter B if you're asking what is his name, not his sound. And so we're working on that. We're almost done with this book. And the other beauty of it is I'm really trying to take our time through it. Not that because he needs that to be able to get it all down, but because I'm trying to teach him the love of learning. And so, but just moving in February and emotions on and off being a little higher, like we don't have all the things and what have you. So for him at 5 years old, there's some emotion in there. And so different days is more, he needs snuggles and read alouds, and that's okay. But this has been wonderful. He has been loving this. There's a lot of different moving parts, meaning there's some cutting, there's pasting, there's coloring. So there's different components for him throughout, and he loves animals. And so for him, using this curriculum, because he's able to see animals and hear about them and talk about them, there's a small Bible story. And so the Bible story part and my teacher read aloud. This is Malachi's book, but I actually read it with all of the kids, Donovan, Malachi, and Mackenzie, if Mackenzie isn't napping. Just due to the fact that it's some great information and Donovan's loving it too. I just have to remind him that he easily knows the answers to some of the questions I'll ask, so to let his brother take some turn to ask, and then he can be called on by Malachi if Malachi needs help from his big brother. So that's been great. We've been loving this. We should definitely be done with this book and moving to the student book B in June. And so that has been wonderful for our family. The other thing that we have been doing for about 2 months now, and he's been loving it, is I needed something for handwriting, but I knew we weren't ready for cursive fully yet. And so when the Good and Beautiful had their sale, like back in March or what have you, I bought the PDF version of their doodles and pre-writing. And so we've been working through this, and I know that they go straight to manuscript, and we won't be doing the manuscript part. I'll have to make a whole video on that, because I could take up this whole video on the reason why we do cursive over manuscript. But this has a lot of different tendencies. I'm learning to help them be able to do cursive well because of the flowing motion of cursive and what they're doing in here. And so he really loves this book. We do sometimes 2 or 3 pages the days that he's doing school. So let me grab a quick sip of coffee. Last that he has been doing on his own is, I told you guys that I've been trying to get this started. I bought it with their curriculum, and I was waiting on the folder, like all the actual stuff, because I bought, as you can see, I bound this. This is not from the Good and the Beautiful, but I was waiting for other pieces from them that were not downloadable. And so it took them a long time to get it to me, and then I procrastinated, and we actually did get this started in May. And it has been a great reinforcement on what we have been doing with the Good and the Beautiful. So it's really just a lot of review with it. So the pictures have been great. He knows his colors and things, but it's been review on his letter sounds. With numbers, he's got the numbers down. We've done... So we've been doing this as well because he wants to do longer school because he has older siblings that do longer school and he wants to be like them. So it's actually been great to have, this is Lily, she's our old lady. Go lay down, girl. And so that has been great for him, just as a great reminder on some of the things, right? He also does the Gather Round Dinosaur unit with us as well, because he does the pre-reader version, which is not too much. He listens to the unit, and then we talk about things, and he then goes ahead and does his coloring and some line matching and cutting and pasting, but nothing super deep, because he's still in the pre-reader. So speaking of dinosaurs, we're going to move into Donovan, what he has been working on, and that is his dinosaur program, or unit, I should say, from Gather Round. And so he has been doing this month. We were supposed to finish, didn't get there. We're almost there. We have like 4 lessons left. So we will definitely be done with this by the beginning of next week. And so this is going to get out just a tad late. It's going to probably be out the first week of June for this video, but he will definitely be done with this the first week of June. And so we will be moving to a new unit, but this has been wonderful. If you're new to Gather Round, or you've been around it for a little while and you're wondering about these MP3s that they have, we absolutely love the MP3s. They have been absolutely amazing. I definitely will use them all the time if I can. So if you see these tabs on the side, these are just place markers, because I bind all the things in one book, so we're not having multiple things, because we already have multiple things. So that helps us be able to find where we need to go. Recitation, the actual appendix, and then the seat work journal stuff. So that's, we're almost done with that. We've been working on reading with Donovan. He's been doing wonderful. Just some extra handwriting practice when the Good and Beautiful had their sale. I bought this as well, and he's been loving this. There's some drawing and some color, more drawing and things, but so he's been working through this on his quiet time, been doing great. And then our goal is to finish Math 2 by the end of June. We may have like the first week of July, but this is our goal, is to finish Math 2. And if you're new to my channel, we are year-round homeschoolers, so I'll talk about how that looks in another video. But so yes, we are still doing some school stuff. And if you're new here, we just moved in February from Europe back to America, and so due to my husband's job, so due to all of that, it's been a little crazy. Some days we've taken off school more than we normally would, or we took off a week or so just to like get acclimated to time zones and things. So, but it's year-round homeschooling has worked wonderful for our family, and I will definitely make a video about that for you guys, so you can understand what it's like and maybe if it would work for you or not if you've been thinking about it. But we will be finishing the Math 2 from the Good and the Beautiful by the end of June, first week of July is our goal. So that's it for what we've been working on for the month of May. And we finished our book from Read Aloud Revival. I think it was Celia's Garden. And that was beautiful. It was a biography. And it was just beautifully written. We got to meet the author, one of the authors of the book, with Read Aloud Revival. So that was wonderful. So I'm gonna, since I'm talking about them, I'm gonna talk about the book for the book club of the month for our picture book this month. And I am so excited. I told you we were gonna read this in May, but when I saw it was coming out for our family book club guide and everything for the month of June, I held off because I thought, how much fun would it be to do this with Sarah, and who wrote the book. So we are doing A Little More Beautiful. And so here's our family book club guide for it. And then the beautiful book. I can't wait to crack this open today and read with the boys and Mackenzie and just enjoy this story. I've been waiting to enjoy the story since we got it. But God knows the right timing of when we need certain little beautiful things in our life. And so we are definitely going to be enjoying this. So that is going to be our main family read aloud this month. And so that we'll have some other read alouds going with other units and things, but that's going to be like more of our literature study with the way Read Aloud Revival does things. You have talks like around the table. There's recipes and things. There's some other books to read. It's called Reading the Reading Stream. There's poetry. So there'll definitely be different things that we'll be doing along with this, not just reading the story. So that'll be a lot of fun. Something new Donovan is going to be starting, and we've never done this before, and you might have seen my unboxing video of it, but it's called National Bible Bee. And so he is going to be doing Believe with the National Bible Bee. And then I know if you've been here for a little bit, we do a 4-day school schedule, but this is 5 days a week, which I think is fine because we want to be in God's Word every day, whether it's a school day or not. So this will help us and me help teach and train him in the ways of being in community with Christ. And so like here is going to be a lesson for a day that I will help him through, and Bible memorization. So that is something that we will be starting this month. After Dinosaurs is over, we will be starting Vikings. So Vikings is going to help us be able to transform and boost our way into what we are going to be doing next. At least this is my thought. Because of doing dinosaurs, it was more of a sciencey, but also a very history-based unit. I also debated on doing more of a science unit and doing Vikings in August. So stay tuned if I change my mind on what we're doing. But that's the plan right at the moment. Oh, there's our golden. His name is Pause. Something I'm doing special alone with just Donovan. It's either going to be for the month of June or the month of July. Pause. It's called Growing Up with God, Level 1. This is from the Gather Round. It just came out a couple months ago, and I've been really excited to do this with him. It's really going to be talking about a little boy and as he's growing up and how to do so within Christ. So this is something that I'm, like I said, hopefully gonna do in June, but maybe it'll be a July thing because of starting some new things in the month of June. I want that to be a good deep dive. I don't want it to be overwhelming. Donovan's also going to start up guitar lessons again, and so when we moved here, I found a church that wants to raise up worship leaders, and so to do that, they have lessons for music, voice, and instruments at a church. And so he did that for about 3 weeks and tried it out, and he really enjoyed it. And so they're having a summer session, so we're excited. That's going to start back up next week. And so very excited to get him back into that. He absolutely loves music. So if you've caught a couple of my videos in the past, I keep saying we're going to do something and we haven't gotten to it, and the boys have really been asking, like, come on, Mom, please, we miss it. So this may be more of our science unit and still doing Vikings. But Donovan's is actually getting on the printer right now, and my printer is kind of going on the fritz, so this is not beautiful quality like normally my things are. But we are going to be doing Nature Study Club, and yes, I printed it out. I'm getting it all ready. We are going to be starting this on Monday. That way I have some time to really look through it and make sure I have all the things that we're going to be needing or wanting for this. Sorry if you hear things. My puppies are playing right next to me, so yeah, they love to be as close as they can to somebody, and so that's me right at this moment. So this month is going to be nature, science, and survival, and so I thought this would be super fun. We've been wanting to go on some hiking, but we need to find some places, and as you can tell, it's not bound yet because hot off the press, just getting ready to start this exciting unit. This is what the cover of Malachi's looks like. Debating if I want to print one out for Mackenzie. I know I sometimes print out the pre-reader things for her so she feels like she's in school, so she doesn't color in the boys' things, but this may be something we're going to do when she's napping. Not sure exactly yet, but I can easily print a page or two at a time to see how things are working. But we are definitely going to be doing this this month, and I will do a flip through of all the things with Nature Study Club. I know I did one back in the fall, and according to my views and things, it seemed to be really helpful. We have loved these Nature Study Clubs. It's a unit-based science nature learning, and it has just been it has just been beautiful and wonderful because it's something different, and we love to be out in nature and out in the yard and doing things. So I'm really excited to dive back into this. If you found anything that we are doing that you would like a deeper flip through, please put that comment down in the comments below. I would love to do that for you. I'm trying to make this channel be about the different things that we do in our homeschool, in our life, and all things motherhood as well. So if homeschooling and motherhood, lifestyle, family living is something that is what you're looking for, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and liking the video. It really helps our channel out here at Racing Six Arrows, and I can't wait to see you again soon. I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.